Today, we're in Italy, and we're having a rosé, orange wine, rosé. We're going to talk about it. Cheers. What up, winos? Happy Wine Wednesday. I am your host, Jayton Gunter, owner of Grapes and I'm Publishing, and I'm ready to drink some wine today. What up, y'all? It's Friday. I can't wait to get into this wine with you. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. My kid is going through some growing pains. Like he's having his little moments. He turns 2 next month, and I think I told you Terrible Twos came a little bit earlier, like probably around his 16th, I would say 17th month. He was kind of starting to show some of that. And he's not really having Terrible Twos right now. He's just having like very like roller coaster feelings about things, which is interesting. And so it's been, and he hasn't been wanting to sleep, so it's been hard to get him to sleep, so we haven't really been sleeping well. And so I'm having a wonderful week, but that's something, just so you know what's going on in my week, that's what's going on in my week. Before I get into this wine, I do want to let you know that it is Wine Week on Grapes and Sand newsletter, and so stay tuned for the announcement at the end of this video. I'm actually doing this really cool giveaway, and it's really simple to qualify. You don't have to do anything crazy, but I'll get into that at the end. Today we have a really interesting wine. Really interesting. It's Pinot Grigio, which is a known grape in Italy. Everybody knows about Pinot Grigio. Actually, let me show you the label first. And then this is called the Giardino Pinot Grigio delle Venezie Vivace Rosé. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to say this about this wine. They say rosé on the label. There is a difference normally when it comes to rosés and orange wines. The biggest difference is rosés are made from red grapes. Orange wines are made from white grapes. They're both pressed on the skins, but one, it's not even about the coloration, but it's about what kind of grape it is. This looks like a rosé, but I would consider this an orange wine because Pinot Grigio is a white grape, considered a white grape. And so I would call this an orange wine as opposed to rosé. But this is just information for you guys so you know. Either way, I don't care. I care about whether it tastes good or not. But I just wanted to give you like an idea of like what's going on this label. And maybe rosé just plays better in the United States. It does because people love rosé. And you hear orange wine, a lot of people are like, what is this? What's this weird stuff? So hopefully they are selling with this. But we will see if it's good. I'm curious. The deal on this was really, really awesome. And I'm curious to know if it shows what it needs to show. So let's get into this. On the nose. So here I'm getting 2 types of apples. I'm getting Golden Delicious, and I'm also getting green apple here. 2 different types of apples here. Very like, one is like a little bit rounder, a little bit more of kind of broad on the nose, and then one is like very like fresh and crisp. That's why I'm getting 2 different types of apple, because it is apple. There's no doubt that this is apple in here as the first thing that's jumping out of the glass. I'm also getting a little bit of like a rose petal here, and a little bit of a kind of a white flower here too. There's also like a peach here. Catching like a little bit of like maybe a overripe yellow peach. I'm also getting a secondary kiwi here. There's a red cherry here too. And it's not even like I would say it's, actually no, it's a red cherry, but it's kind of like a little bit of an underripe red cherry. And raspberries. Let's go ahead and taste it and see if everything's translating to the palate. Wine Still of the Week will be right back. I've just created a show called Drinking with Dads, and I'm a wine dad, like a regular dad, but aged. To pick up your own V-neck, go to the link in my bio or fruitandglassgear.etsy.com. Cheers. Now back to the show. It's actually quite delicious. There's this nice effervescence going on here. Known by the name of the Vivace on the label. Kind of let you know there's a little bit of like a bubbles, effervescence here. And definitely get that. It's very nice, fine bubbles. Fun. Very, very fun. This is delicious. I'm gonna get into it in a second, but I just gotta say, this is a delicious wine. This is gonna be a nice little summer wine that I'm gonna buy more bottles of off the top. Okay, let's talk about the fruit. Let's talk about structure. Acid's medium here. Even though the skin contact, there's not really hardly any tannin here. Finish is long. I would say this is a medium bodied bubbles still wine play type of thing. Pretty consistent on the palate, if I'm being honest. If I'm talking about the fruit. Okay, so what I'm getting up front is raspberry and more of like the green apple as the initial play on the palate. As it gets into the mid quarter or gets into the center of the palate, I get like a little bit of a grapefruit, some citrus stuff, some grapefruit going on here with a little bit of like a kiwi thing, kind of in the third quarter, and then has this nice kind of like lime zest on the finish with this interesting minerality here too. I'm digging this wine quite a bit. I like the fruit basket that's going on. I like that this is well balanced. I like the effervescence. The bubbles play is really nice. It just kind of wakes up your palate, but also like not too crazy. Very soft. I would like to amend one thing. There is some pear going on here too. The green apples up front, and actually on the finish too. But then there's like a nice little pear in the mid palate too that I'm liking. I really like this wine, guys. I really like this wine. I think there's going to be a beautiful kind of exotic summer play for when you're doing picnics and like doing picnic, going to the beach, anything like that. You're going to love this wine. I don't believe the alcohol is that high on here too. I think it's pretty relative to like the type of style this is. I think it's probably like 11, maybe 12. It's 12. So this is 12% alcohol. If I'm trying to pair this wine with something, I'm thinking Thai food goes really well with this because of the fruit forwardness and also the low alcohol here. I think this would go really good with like Thai food or anything really spicy. I think this would go good if you want to do it with some oysters. I think this would be amazing with oysters. I'm going to buy, when I tell you the price, I'm going to buy a case of this because this is going to be my summer go-to because it's just really fun. The steal here is you can get this from Trader Joe's for $4.99. It's only $4.99 at Trader Joe's. So this is definitely a case buy. If I'm scoring this wine, I'm going 89 plus here. Actually, almost into the 90. On a good day, when it's hot outside, I'm gonna call this 90. All right. Right now, it's on and off here. It's a little chilly right now. I'm gonna say 89 plus, but I know for a fact when I'm tasting this in the park, I'm going to go up to 90. So other than that, guys, if you want to qualify, right now I'm doing a giveaway for 3 people. And whoever decides to qualify for this, I'm giving them a free membership, a whole year membership of my newsletter. So instead of paying the $60 for that, you would get it for free for a whole year, which is going to offer you a lot more content coming from what I'm doing and what my authors are doing with Grapes and Sand publishing, along with a lot more articles, podcasts, and stuff that matter. I'm trying to like build a network here, and I think I think once you start seeing what I'm doing, I think you'll enjoy it. So only thing you have to do to qualify is go to my newsletter and just subscribe. That's all you have to do. Subscribe for the free subscription. It's free. And then that will qualify you to be in the drawing that I'll be doing beginning of next week. I have a lot of stuff coming. Again, this is wine week right now, so there's a lot of wine stuff that's been dropping this week, and there's more to come all the way up through till Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Question of the day. Another thing, I've never asked this because I don't do enough of these. I don't do enough of this grape here. What's your favorite Pinot Grigio label? I'm curious, and if it's something I haven't tried, I'll put it in the comment section. I'll check it out, and I will, probably try to do a review on them. Hope this is a perfect episode to get you into the weekend. And until next time, guys, cheers.